In our journey of life, sometimes a wave of confusion comes and leaves us feeling confused and even lost. When that happens, we keep asking these questions. Am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Is what I want coming? In these moments of doubts, we want the most for the universe to guide us and reassure us we are on the right path doing the right thing. This wave of confusion and doubts sometimes comes when we encounter a challenge that is seemingly in the opposite direction of what we have been asking for. For example, we have been asking for more money in our life, or we have been working toward it, but instead of getting more money, we lose our job. Confusion can also happen when we receive a feedback that triggers our old patterns of self doubt, like when someone dismisses our effort to live more authentically. Now, this feedback sometimes is tricky and comes in the form of comparison. We accidentally see an old friend and we find them far ahead of us in life. As soon as we compare ourselves with them, we kind of start questioning our path and feel confused. You may think in that situation, we were in the same college doing the same thing, and now they are very successful, they have a very successful business, and I'm still an employee in a regular firm. Or sometimes confusion comes when we have been waiting for a specific outcome to manifest and it hasn't manifested yet, and there is no sign that it is going to manifest. So we start questioning our path and asking ourselves if we should give up on our desires and take another path or not. This wave of confusion has fear with it, fear of the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen next. We don't have the full picture. So that fear pushes us to even want more to know if we are on the right path. On the other hand, confusion makes us reevaluate our path, our values, and more important than those, confusion makes us reaffirm who we are and who we want to become. So, in that essence, confusion is a good thing. When the confusion happens, if we stay open, meaning if we accept confusion as a way for our brain to protect us from the dangers of the unknown, then we get to find the signs that will show us that we are on the right path. I'm going to share some of them here. If you have experienced any of them, let me know in the comments below. 1. Recurring signs. Recurring signs work as reminders from the universe to reassure us we are in harmony with the universe and our actions are aligned with our true purpose. These signs could show up in dreams, conversations, or even in the world around us. For example, you might keep seeing a particular animal or repeating numbers or a particular song every time you are faced with a challenge. These days, we as a family are in a very challenging situation, and it has been interesting that my husband has been seeing cats around the house, and this never happened. Rarely we see a cat around the house, and that's these kind of signs are kind of affirmations from the universe to encourage us to stay true to ourselves and keep going on our journey. 2. Feelings of peace within. When we are on the right path, we experience a deep sense of peace and contentment within ourselves. This feeling is a powerful sign from the universe that we are on the right path. When we are aligned with our true purpose and making choices that resonate with our authentic selves, there is a profound tranquility that settles within us, even in the middle of challenges. Let's say you have been struggling to make an important decision for your life. When you make the choice that reflects your true values and who you truly are, then a sense of calmness and certainty wash over you. But then confusion may creep back in. But this time, because you have experienced that sense of calmness and certainty, you know what it is, you know the taste, and you have experienced it and know that it is always available for you. So this time, you don't focus on confusion, you focus on finding that sense of peace and certainty, and confusion fades away on its own. 3. Synchronicities. Synchronicities are a beautiful way for the universe to communicate with us. They are defined as unlikely but meaningful coincidences that, when happen, we feel their significance. Imagine you have been thinking about a big career change, and then suddenly you keep meeting people either online or in person who have done a similar thing successfully. Meeting these people is a way for the universe to let you know that you are on the right path. Keep going with certainty and confidence. 4. Small manifestations or results. Finding small but meaningful results along our journey can be the universe's way of affirming that we are on the right path. These small manifestations may seem unimportant or even disappointing at first, but they show us that our efforts are making a difference and what we want is on its way. Let's say you have been working on starting your own business. At the beginning, you may not see that much progress and you may feel discouraged or even disappointed. But as you continue to show up, you may get some tiny results. For example, you may get your first client, or you may receive a positive feedback on one of your products, or you may make some profit on something. And these tiny manifestations are the way for the universe to show you that you are going in the right direction and you are on the right path. So keep going because your dreams are going to become your reality. Florence Scovel Shinn, the famous spiritual author, in her book The Game of Life and How to Play It, shares the story of a woman who had asked for a set of new dishes. After some time, this woman receives some old plates with chipped edges instead of a new set of dishes. She feels so disappointed that she goes to Florence Scovel Shinn and asks, "What's going on? I had asked for a new set of dishes and instead I have received these old chipped plates." And Florence Scovel Shinn explains to her that these old plates are a way for the universe to show you that your manifestation is on the way. Just be patient. And that's exactly what happens to this woman, and she receives what she had asked for. 5. New insights. Insights and new perspectives are clear affirmations from the universe that we are on the right path. When we are open to learning and growing, the universe often helps us by giving us fresh perspectives and deeper understanding about things. These insights can come from anywhere: a conversation with a friend, a book we read, or even just a quiet moment of reflection. Let's say you have been struggling with a challenging situation in your personal life and you have been feeling uncertain and confused. You don't really know what to do next. We all have been in these situations, right? But sometimes suddenly a moment of clarity and insight comes to you, and that moment gives you a new way of looking at this problem and shows you a new path that you haven't thought about it before. This new understanding or insight not only validates your journey but also confirms that you are moving in the right direction. So this is a reminder from the universe to let us know that progress and growth often comes from accepting change and being open to all the infinite possibilities that exist. I hope these signs gave you some insights and a ton of encouragement and hope. Kindly subscribe for more if you haven't already. Until next week.